It's just a fanfiction, a story written by me, a writer. This has nothing to do with mentioned ideal BTS members, real life event behavior characteristics. Fake sound videos which are used in this video are not mine. Credit goes to rightful owners. But the editing and the storyline is mine. Do not copy it. A woman in her late 20s was sitting on her bed. Her cheeks were puffed while she was poking her tongue in her inner cheeks. Needless to say, she was angry. She was angry with her husband named Kim Taehyung, who's at same age as hers. She was angry at him because today he promised to take her to zoo and spend the whole day with her. Then they would call it a day with a candlelight dinner date. She even took a day off from her work even though she needed to get scolded by her boss for this. She did it to spend a carefree day with him. He was supposed to have a day off too. But at last moment he cancelled their day out and went to his office cause needed to there urgently. Shouldn't he be saying no work is important than my work like those Wattpad heroes? Huffing, she was saying this to herself when her phone rang. She glanced at her caller ID and found her husband calling her. Great, now he must want to say sugarcoating lines to me. Big Bear, I'm not gonna pick up your phone, mister. The phone kept ringing and she kept ignoring it. But what if it's important? She wondered herself and then decided to pick up the call. What my baby is doing? How many times I told you not to call me that? Oh yes, forgive me. How my Miyakara is doing? Ha, Miyakara, says the man who went to work leaving me alone. Now don't say that, Kara. I love you more than my work. It's just these employees are dumb and can't do anything without disturbing me. That's why I had to come. So, when are you coming home? You know there's slight change in plan again. You have to stay there till late evening, right? She said in a cold voice, whereas he gulped hard. Yeah, knew it. You know what, Thea? Now I feel you knowingly made me get scolded by my boss. Ani Tesoro, don't Tesoro me, Taehyung. Have a very bad day at work. Saying this, she cut the call and threw the phone away from her, though it landed on the bed itself. Very bad, Pio. The phone again rang, but she now ignored it like plague. To lift her mood, she got up from the bed and went to kitchen to have some ice cream. It seemed the only thing that could cool her down now. After some hours at evening, By the time it was evening, Vine's anger cooled down a lot. Now she was feeling bad that she cut the phone call with him that way. Also, neither she answered his call again nor replied to his message, which stated he was extremely sorry and will make it up to her tonight. Poor Taehyung. He also excited for today. He planned a lot things too. I overreacted today. Having a pout on her lips, she picked her phone and voiced message him saying, "Sorry for hanging up on you that time. Don't worry, we will manage to take a day off very soon and we'll visit the zoo. You keep your focus on your work and come home as soon as you can. Drive safely. Love you." She put phone on the nightstand and went to the kitchen. She thought to surprise Taehyung with his favorite dinner. After cutting all the vegetables to make the fried rice, Vian grabbed the frying pan and put it on the stove. Using the gas light, she was about to lighten the gas stove, but the lights went off and she felt someone snatch the lighter from her hands, startling her. "Can't you smell the leaking gas, Vian?" Taehyung, when did you came? You didn't ring the bell. That's not important. Answer my question first. Can't you smell the leaking gas? I ate lots of ice cream this morning, so my nose is shut now. So I'm not able to smell anything. Even I didn't smell the onions. How careless can you be, Vian? I can't even imagine what would happen if I was a minute late. His voice trembled and he tightly hugged her while nuzzling his face into her neck. "I didn't pay attention. I'm sorry." "You should be. Not all time I can come, Vian. Your life is special for me. Don't endanger it." Breaking the hug, he then kissed on her lips passionately. She too responded to his kiss with equal passion. She then felt him carrying her to their bedroom without breaking the kiss. She needed oxygen, but he didn't seem to let go, as if it was the last time he was doing so. "I love you, Vian, a lot, more than you can imagine. Seeing you live happily, peacefully gives me peace too. Don't ever take away my peace from me. Don't ever." He then again took her lips in his and started to get intimate with her. He was rough with her, too rough than normal, but she didn't stop him. She couldn't. Something in the atmosphere made her addictive to this rough touch. She felt as if she was tasting something forbidden, but she didn't fight to get it. Someone else did, and for which also would get punishment, a severe one. Vi's deep slumber broke when she heard repetitive sounds of doorbell and knocking on the door. She was exhausted that she held the quilt tighter annoyingly. "Taehyung, someone is knocking the doorbell." She placed her hands beside her to push her husband out of the bed. But she found the spot empty. She got even annoyed. Where the man went now? Before she could think more, she again heard the doorbell ring. "Coming!" Annoyingly, she got up from the bed and wore her dress, which was on the bed. She went to the living room and opened the door in between. She called him 2 times as every light was on. As soon as she opened the door, she got surprised seeing two men standing there wearing police uniform. Why aren't you opening the door, missus? I was sleeping actually, but you hear, we had a bad news for you, missus. Your husband Kim Taehyung got into an accident while returning from his office and he's no more. What rubbish are you talking about? We are talking the truth, missus. This happened almost 2 years ago. You need to go hospital with us to get the body. Look, it's not good to joke around like this. Why would you joke? Anyways, see this. He showed her the current news on his phone. A terrific accident happened today evening due to which car number got smashed and the owner Kim Taehyung is no more. There was also attached his pic beside the damaged car. Wine trembled badly. She felt she was just seeing a nightmare. Her husband was with her a while ago. They made love. What's happening? We tried calling you earlier, but your phone was switched off. Startling the police officers, and without hearing any more words, she again went inside her bedroom, then kitchen, her full house, while shouting her husband's name. But he was not at home. Just the gas cylinder was